Some days it might be bloody awful on the floor, you know, and then you set off up the ladder and go through the fog, and it's like being in an aeroplane. You can see all the chimney stacks and towers and church steeples and hills outside of town sticking up through all this cloud and sun shining up above. Beautiful. Sort of. My camera's never worked right though when that's been about, you know. And you can see when the rain's coming, you know, half an hour before it comes, it's on its way. You can see, you know, miles and miles. Summer's best, when sun's shining, you know, and everybody down below's all sweating away inside, and you were up there and a nice cool breeze blowing, you know, beautiful. It's something strange. Once you've started, you get like addicted to it. You just live it, you know, like day and night. Think about it, talk about it. Some days you don't want to go. You know, why the hell did I start this job, you know? But once you've got cracking like it, well, I always feel that, you know, when I'm really putting big pile of stagings up round top of a chimney, you know, like when I've got it all up, you know, it's a work of art, you know, a masterpiece. This particular job, I've got the contract for £7,000 to knock it down a brick at once, right down to the bottom. When I first came to look, bitter cold morning, the wind howling down off the mountains, you know, and I thought, ugh, you know, how come they always send for me in the middle of winter? Anyway, I'd have told the powers that be, like, you know, that I want £7,000, you see. And I didn't think I'd get the job, you know. Anyway, it turned out that they honoured me with giving it me, which means that the other fellas wanted a hell of a lot more, you know. The reason for the price were I didn't really want the job. Like if it had been a repair job, which, you know, on average takes what, a month, 5 weeks, it's not so bad. But when it comes into months and months, you see, it's a bit different. Furthermore, when there's only like one of you and such a gigantic pile of bricks, you know, you've got to have a stout heart to take it on your own. The Briar here, there's like too many buildings, you know, to drop the thing, like, or blow it up, as some people do. The chairman of Court Halls won't let it be blown up, so I've got to knock it down a brick at once. It don't do to think about how long it's going to take you, you know, you've just got to keep bashing some off. I've been here too long already, you know, about 3 months and done now, which in my eyes I'm quite disgusted, but the weather's been outrageous, you know, and now we're in with a chance to get something done. Like, we've got everything working according to how it should do, like the chute at the bottom is working well, which you can have a lot of trouble with them if you don't get the plates quite right. They keep getting bunged up and you're forevermore waiting for the bloke at the bottom to clear out the bricks, and you've got to make sure he's out the way, because if you drop one down and it comes shooting out and hits him up back at neck, he's dead. On the top, like on your own, you get a bit lonely, like, you know, nobody, only the birds about, and occasionally I have a friend who comes round to see me, like, you know, and he has a shin up and we have a bit of a chat, like. The eye must do something, you know. Well, I feel better when I'm doing it, you know. I can come home at tea time and demolish a great lump of steak and a big plate of chips, and sort of if you're mucking about pointing round somebody's window frames, things like that, bloody fed up, you know. I'm like, no, it's exciting going on, you know. nothing to battle with. Really, you're dicing with death with a rotten old top on the chimney, you know. There's been a lot of men died fiddling with them things. I've never fell off a big chimney, you know. You only fall off one of them once, like. Insurance men and me don't mix, you know. I mean, the thing is that I don't intend dying, you know. It's a bit like being a motor car racer or this fella who jumps over cliffs on his motorbike. I bet he's not got a life insurance policy, you know. If he has, it'll cost him a fortune. No, I don't really bother with that side of it, you know. I know one thing, I ain't going to die, you know. There's no doubt about that. I'm going to die in bed with my boots on.